going on, everyone? It's Marcellus back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about Shiba Inu and why I believe that Shiba Inu is bullish. So remember, I'm not a financial advisor. None of this is financial advice. Definitely go ahead and hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Also, if it's not your keys, it's not your crypto, you definitely want to check out the Ledger Nano X and the S, and definitely check out that link in the description. Let's get straight to it though. So let's talk about why I believe the Shiba Inu is bullish. So after all of this, we're going to go over the technical analysis for Shiba Inu, and we're also going to go over some other stuff with Shiba Inu. So first, let's talk about the first thing about why I believe that Shiba Inu is bullish. And like I said, none of this is financial advice. So this is actually really big. So SHIB is now on the Binance card. So yes, they said we are pleased to announce that Binance has added SHIB to the list of supported tokens for the Binance card issued in Europe. So yes, inside of Europe, over 60 million plus stores, you can spend Shiba Inu directly inside of these stores. Now it says over here, you can now pay with SHIB at 60 plus million merchants worldwide. Furthermore, get up to 8% cash back and 0 annual fees. So this is actually pretty big. You know, a lot of cryptos can't pull something like this off. A lot of cryptos aren't even trusted to be used as an actual form of payment. But now Shiba Inu being used as a form of payment on the Binance card. So this is actually pretty big. This is something that really makes Shiba Inu bullish and stands out from all the other cryptos. So not only this, we have a lot of stuff, and even the game that Shiba Inu is actually building. So this whole game, and they're actually releasing the name here, and there it's called Shiba Eternity. So yeah, it says we are proud to reveal the name of the Shiba CCG game, Shiba Eternity. So yes, it's worth PlaySide Studios, and they have this whole game coming out. And it says right here, the game will be available in both the Apple Store and the Google Play Store. So it's going to be a mobile app. But yeah, this is going to be pretty exciting having the game come out. This is another thing that makes Shiba Inu bullish. And you got to think, before the last bull run, we weren't on Robinhood. We didn't get listed on the Robinhood. But now that Shiba Inu is listed on Robinhood, we really didn't get the benefit of Robinhood listing us during the bull run. But when the actual bull run does come back around, now we have that whole Robinhood audience. So just like how Doge was pumping from these little tweets and everything, and it was so easy for people to buy Doge, now it's going to be just that easy for people to buy SHIB. So this is another thing that really makes Shiba Inu bullish in my personal opinion. So let's talk about something else here. There's also this article written by fxstreet. They say why all eyes are on the Shiba Inu price this weekend, part 2. So it says Shiba Inu price points to one more sharp ascension. So they're saying one more sharp ascension to the upside, and it says a weekend rally could occur. So SHIB price has an alternative bullish count and the cards based on newfound technicals. And then it says multiple trade setups can still be forecasted when reviewing this thesis properly. Traders should be aware of the multiple scenarios that could play. So it could either become bullish or bearish is pretty much what they're saying, but let's look at why. So it says over here, the Shiba Inu price could get volatile. So recently established bullish count, that's what they're seeing with the signs of Shiba Inu. They said the newfound high at 00001217 could be early evidence of a commencing price hike towards the 1.4 area. So they're saying all the way from 1217 to the 1.4 area. Right now we're at 1190. So if we were to get up to that area that they're talking about here, we would have to get past this red area. And the red area here is supply and demand of less demand, pretty much our resistance. And with these indicators, it pretty much just shows when we have less demand at these areas. And if it is green, like the ones on the bottom down here, then that means that we have more demand down there. And it's pretty much our supports. So what we want to look at, though, is these red areas. And that's really where our resistance is about to lie here with the Shiba Inu. So let's kind of look at this. So first of all, from 1217 all the way up to 1400. That's what they're predicting here. So us being at 1189 right now, 1217 is right where this red area is. And that's why I really like these indicators, because it really shows you exactly where our less demand areas are. It shows you where our resistance areas are and all that good stuff. So if we can get past that 1217, I'm just going to go ahead and say 1220, because that's where the top area of the supply and demand area is. If we could just get past 1220, then that's going to send Shiba Inu straight up to this next area up here, and this is the next supply and demand at 1260. So look, if we could get the 1260, then that 1400 area that they're talking about becomes more realistic, and then we'll more than likely end up seeing that. Now we are bullish. You know, the 24-hour market control is in control by the bulls by 60%. We have a support line down here at about 1130, the green area, supply and demand of more demand. So we have lots of demand from Shiba Inu all the way down here from about 1150 all the way down here to the bottom side of like 1015, 1017, somewhere around there. So we have a lot of demand here for Shiba Inu. So it's not like there's no one buying in. There's not like the crypto market is going completely down. You can see we're setting higher lows every single time here. And actually, you can see it way better on the 4-hour chart. So let me show you that. We are setting higher lows with SHIB. We're doing the same thing with Bitcoin. I did a whole technical analysis on that previously. So you can actually see here with SHIB, I've been tracking it for a while. That's why you're seeing this consolidation phase here that we broke out of. But look, you're seeing the higher lows. The lows are just getting higher and higher and higher for SHIB. So I think right now SHIB has that possibility to break out, but it does seem like we have major resistance. It just does not want to get above that 1400, and it's not even getting anywhere close to 1400 at all. So that could seem to be a problem for us with SHIB INU. So really above 1300, it doesn't even want to get above that. So we definitely have a lot of resistance here. Now, we could build up more momentum, if we did a pullback to one of these support areas down here. Because remember, this is where we have more demand. And that's because people see it dropping and they see the buy the dip opportunity. And then that's where people come in to scoop it up at a cheap price. So there is always that possibility of a pullback. But just know when we do pull back, it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just a buying opportunity. And the people that actually have the cash flow to buy the opportunity are the ones that really benefit because they can just buy at the bottom, let it ride up, sell, and then it goes back down. And, people always do these different trading patterns. Now, let's keep going over this, though. So it says over here, the SHIBA INU recap. SHIBA INU price had been coiling in a very bullish triangular consolidation this summer. So bullish targets were expected to reach the 00001700 area. And this is the chart that they're showing here. So 1700, they're saying that's where they're really shooting for, at that 1700 area. And then the other chart that they're showing all the way up here shows something a little bit different. But yeah, 1700, I mean, we don't even really need to be looking at that price. So I think their whole analysis is pretty good, and they're just looking for like the farther future. But right now, I'm just looking at the near future for CBNU because we don't know what's going to happen inside the crypto market. Like anything can happen. We could have another huge drop in the stock market and then affecting the crypto market as well. But hey, if we do get up to that 1700 area that they're talking about, we do have resistance there. That's actually where our supply and demand of less demand starts at. So if you look here on the 4-hour chart, you can see we have way less demand at this area. So if SHIBA INU were to rise all the way up there, it's still going to have a hard time trying to pass this area, but we can still do it. It's still possible. It's all in how the overall market's really reacting. So also, the 24-hour market control, even for the 4-hour chart, is still in control by the bulls by 60%. So we're still 60% bullish when you're looking at it from the long term too. So also here, I forgot to mention the oscillator. So you can see on the oscillator that it is overbought. SHIBA INU is slightly overbought right now, but we still have all this demand here, all this green area. This is all demand. So look, the second we drop inside of these prices, you can see it immediately recovers. Every single time it drops inside of the green area, immediate recovery. That's because this is our more demand area in the supply and demand. There's way more demand in this area, and that's why you see SHIBA INU always pumping whenever it gets inside the green area. So this kind of confirms that SHIBA INU, even if it pulls back, it's just a buying opportunity to ride it all the way up to 1700, like they're saying in the article. Now, we can keep going over the article, but personally, I think that the whole overall crypto market has already bottomed out. That's just what I think personally. And it doesn't mean that we can't go towards the bottom again, but we know what's in store for us with the bottom because 17K Bitcoin, 16K Bitcoin, that's not too bad, honestly. That's just a huge buying opportunity, in my personal opinion. Now, anyways, let's keep going over some other stuff. It says SHIBA INU triangle thesis. They got a bunch of different theses of what can happen. And they're saying we could either have a bear trap like here where we, go down when it thinks is going to break out. And like I always say this out of our consolidation triangles, whenever we consolidate and we break down on the bottom side, it's really a bear trap because it hits a support and then it immediately rises after that. So that's why they're saying it could be a bear trap. They're also saying the triangle thesis and some other ones, probably a bull trap. It could be something like that. No one ever 100% knows what's going to happen. But yeah, this is pretty much all I got for y'all today. I just wanted to come here and show you all why I believe that SHIBA INU is probably going to become bullish pretty soon. But yeah, definitely hit that like button and subscribe. Leave a comment in the comment section. Let me know what you all want me to go over next. And as always, I'll be back with another video.